I think women kind of like men that don't treat them well, though.
I don't think it's like, it's the hope that they would change.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if we really hated toxic men, why do we all have a toxic ex?
Because we're traumatized.
What? No, but I'm saying, but why would you date him? Like, I mean,
you're living out your trauma, basically.
You're okay until you realize that you're in the situation.
Until you kind of heal yourself.
So you're a feminist, yeah. This is the accountability thing I'm talking about. Oh my God. You just made it obvious. It's like, this guy gave me trauma. You picked him.
No. I'm not talking about men. See, I'm not even talking about men. I'm talking about like experiences in your life, like with your parents. You know, like we are literally walking trauma bombs, right?
Wouldn't you say it's just an excuse for poor decisions?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, what would you call it?
I would say we're just walking trauma bombs. And we have to do the work to heal ourselves so that we don't repeat the patterns, right? The thing is, I always say to my friends, look, if you're in a toxic relationship, right, and you experience the same thing, right? Another guy comes along, again, toxic relationship. Who's the common denominator in this situation? You. So you're the problem. Mm-hmm. So fix yourself and then go get the thing you want.
Or maybe, but maybe she's toxic.
Exactly.
So, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of times girls will say, oh, like they blame it on the guys, like, oh, all the guys are toxic.
True.
And or they'll say something like, oh, it's my ability to pick, but it's like, is it your ability to pick, or are you toxic? Do you have toxic traits?
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, a lot of women are toxic.
But I don't even think most girls are even saying that to their friends. And this is what I mean about don't take advice from women, because a girl will do something in a relationship. Well, there's always two sides to the story, and then she'll go to a girl and say, look, he's doing this, that, and the third, ignoring everything that she's doing. And then her friend will say, well, you know, men are like this and blah, 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 blah. Where does she take accountability? Where does she have the opportunity to heal and say, let me develop from this situation and make better decisions in the future?
I'm the exception.
Because your friends reaffirm your behavior.
I'm the exception.
No. But also, like, you have to look at your circle, right? Like, if you're toxic, heavily toxic, right? The likelihood of your best friend being toxic is quite high.
How many people would admit they're genuinely toxic, though?
Yeah. I think it starts from, I don't know, I personally think it starts from like having children, being a mother, because I've got a daughter and a son. And whenever my daughter comes to me and says, oh, Ezra did this to me, I said, okay, what did you do? And then I find out she's done a list of things and I have to hold her accountable for it. I don't, because sometimes, especially being the girl, you get let off with a lot of things.
100%.
And it starts from there, I think.
Got two younger sisters. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
As soon as my mom!
I don't know about
my
that.
mom shouts my name straight away. It's like, I'm even there.
I'm not even in the house, bro.
I feel like this is a controversial thing, but I feel like mums love their sons more.
Yeah, but you can say dads love their daughters more.
So both are getting loved.
Yeah.
But it's quite
really?
common.
I'm my mom's favorite.
Really?
Why?
I think it's quite common because the whole thing of okay, it takes a father to raise a man and takes a mother to raise a woman, right? So because men and women, we operate differently, right? I will never understand what it means to move in this world as a woman. You will never understand. We play by different rules. So a lot of the time in a lot of families, the mother is the disciplinary for the daughter and the father is disciplinary for the son. So like back in the day, you know, it'll be like the father would be like to the son, okay, you need to go out there, you need to slay the snake or the rabbit and come back. And if he doesn't do it, the father beats him, but the mom's like, come here, babe, you did well. Like, I'm proud of you. Equally, the mother to the daughter would be like, okay, you need to fill these basket of berries, right? And maybe she fills one basket, not two. The father's like, oh, my little girl, you got a basket of berries. But the mother's like, no, this isn't good enough because if you're going to be the wife of the home, you need to be able to do this. So I think often, you know, you say daddy's little girl. Do you know what I mean? I think
there's more mummy's boys than daddy's little girls because a lot of people are single parents.
Yes.
And there's no daddy in the picture.
That's very true.
Women raise men.
Yeah.
No, they don't. Women raise simps. But a caveat to that anyway.
Wait, say that again? Sorry.
Women raise
Facts.
simps.
No,
Women raise simps.
I can like tell in a guy's voice if he didn't have a mom in the home. I don't know how to describe it, but
You mean
like
a dad?
In his
oh, sorry,
voice.
dad.
Yeah. But then,
No, I'm serious.
Wow.
Like you can just tell in the way they interact with you. It's really weird. I don't know.
What would you say? It's like more feminine or like
Slightly, yeah.
Wow.
Or it's like they almost like. It's almost okay. I feel like when you look at a kid that's a boy, right? It's like they're naturally the things men should be. Like they speak their mind, they like play, they're like all that stuff. And it's like you see that 22 years later, you can just see they've been like feminized, and it's like they're almost like programmed to think differently because like women raise them and are telling them what to say and what to think.
Yeah.
What's
But
wrong
would
with
you say
that?
that's the same? Sorry.
What?
Would you say that's the same with if the father's in the life but just not in the home? Do you still see that? Or do you...
It depends. I think like if it's 50-50 custody potentially, but if the mom like I know a couple where like I can't tell, but they're usually older.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But then a caveat to that as well is that when it comes to single parent homes where the father is the single parent, the kids tend to turn out better than when the mother is a single parent.
Why do you think that?
Where did you?
Do you know why that is?
I don't know why that is,
okay.
but I would argue that.
It's after the age of like women raise better kids up to the age of like 7, where men raise better kids after, and it's because, I mean. They think it's because men are more consistent where women are more emotional. So it's like confusing for a kid, like what's right, what's wrong when mom's on her period once a month. And like today, like this is really wrong, but last week is kind of wrong, you know? And the other thing is that men are better with money financially. So
Some men.
Yeah.
no, I mean,
Majority.
the
Okay,
majority, like women make 70 to 80% of consumer buying decisions. We also spend more, even though we make less.
Okay.
I believe that. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And so, like,
women own 2/3 of consumer debt.
I believe
I'm
that.
gonna blame it on Sheen. Okay, like she needs to chill out.